It's another Phuxxed or Phuxxed, and it's a Walkman, except it's not a Walkman. Walkman's eponym, isn't it? So, you know, when like you Google something, even if you're doing it on Bing, why would you be doing it on Bing? Bing is terrible. But you might be doing it on DuckDuckGo. There you go, a non-data scraping, much nicer company. But you might still go, oh, I'll Google that on DuckDuckGo. Well, I will listen to a tape on the Walkman. There is a Ferguson. Well, I've been a Ferguson. I'm tempted to call it Craig, but that's kind of too obvious. Ecklbert. There we go. I will listen to a tape on Ecklbert. Except I won't, because Ecklbert doesn't work. Ecklbert, if I drop the batteries in, if I remember which way round they go, or remember or deduce, either will do. If I drop some batteries in, Ecklbert makes a battery noise, but makes no, you can't see, well there, but makes no turny-turny. No turny-turny. Worry, no turny-turny. However, Ecklbert also has a radio. So as I have, and these I can say, because these are Sony, I can call them Walkman speakers, I presume. Oh, they've got left and right written on, that's quite handy. And they've got paint on them. Everything in here has paint on it, apart from the walls. Me and decorating. Bad mix. So, I'm just curious, if I go to radio, radio killed the video star. If I go to radio, if I can find radio. Ah! If I go to volume, I'm not expecting great reception in here. And also, I don't want to get a copyright strike. But, okay. I have some kind of radio, and I have the little stereo blinky light when I get close to, because I'm on FM. If I go to medium wave. Yeah, the stuff there. Okay, radio worketh. Dolby noise reduction. Where's the radio button? Right, the radio works, the tape deck doesn't, but it does worry. This could just be a belt. I'm hoping this is just a belt. Unfortunately, Ecklbert also rattlies. So, I'm not quite as hopeful as maybe I should be. Although, to get the batteries out, I kind of have to do that. That could be whether rattled when I got him, but it could be because somebody else had to get the batteries out, and maybe something came very awry inside. I have noticed there are screws on this one. I quite like there being screws. Screws are a really good way of assembling and disassembling something, especially when you make them obvious. Not all things have obvious screws. In fact, not all things have screws at all. I'm looking at you, crappy Philips TV, among other things. Right, don't know how many screws. So far, 3, then 4. Is 4 the number of the screws, and the number of the screws is 4? I don't know, because I dropped the screwdriver, so it's really a moot point. Does that do it, or are there more? That? Oh, that's beautifully easy. I don't know if Ferguson were ever a good make. I think they became a crappy make, like an Argos. Oh, we've bought this and we just stick this known brand on really cheap crap. I don't know. They do that with Bosch, and I think Wharfdale and Roberts were makes, like way before I was born and before electricity was invented. And now they're just, yeah, we'll put this on because it sounds good and people believe in this make, and it's just shit. So I don't know. I don't know if Ferguson were ever good, but where I'm going with this is just, I really liked the way that initially came apart. And kind of liking how it comes apart here. Oh! Okay. If you look carefully, very carefully, if I can hold it in front of the camera, I'm trying to do badly. Well, I'm trying to do it well. I'm actually just doing it badly. So the drive belt comes around and around and around, and it's meant to go around this. Except it's not. It's slipped underneath it. Is that all that's wrong? Nope. I could say, I wonder what that rattle was. It doesn't rattle now. But I wonder, these just fell out. Yes. I'm not sure where they fell out from or where they're supposed to go. It was held in by 4 screws. Are they something to do with the 4 screws? Anyway, I'll worry about those in a minute. I just wonder if this belt. Trying to not disturb it too much, because otherwise I will have to stop the video and go back through the video to see how this was on. Oh, right, okay, these do go on top of there as standoffs and they just fall off. But why was one rattling around? That's curious. But I'm not going to worry about it yet. What I am going to do is I'm going to try to rest this back together, and I'm going to put batteries in. I'm not going to ping on this because of the design of the battery box, which is a little bit clumsy and crap, but you know, I'll take clumsy and crap if it means that it holds the batteries. Well, there you go, look at that. Here's spinny, spinny, spin. Spinny, spin, spin, spin. And yeah, this is an auto reverse one, and if I actually stop if I stop it with my fingers, the other one kicks in, and if I stop that one with my fingers, that one kicks in. Well, I don't know, should I replace the belt? Do I have a belt that's actually the right size? Let's see what it sounds like. I'm tempted it's that if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or in my case, if it ain't Phuxxed, it will be. Especially as I've just scattered those standoffs, pushing the cassette thing out of the way. Oh, I can only find two. I will worry about those in a minute as well. Right. Okay. Not getting any sound there. Oh! Could that be... Am I in the middle of the track, or am I just not getting sound on one side? Auto reverse, but you can still only hear one side at a time. Epic. Okay. Is it the tape? I don't know. Is that... So I have sound going in that direction when I put the tape there. If I turn the tape around, because it might just be on a bit of the tape that has no music. Right, this is probably the tape. Let's see, where's the tape at? Yeah, let's blitz through the tape a bit. That's really odd. This is mysterious. It's like half the tape. I'm confused. It's like the tape is blank on one side. I may have to go and get another tape. So that's is there something wrong with this tape? Has somebody wiped half of it? I got it from a charity shop for 50p. Is somebody playing tricks? Like, I will go through my old tape collection and I will leave one side working perfectly. The other side I will erase before I take these to the charity shop. And then the people that buy them, expecting to hear the cassette glory, will sit there going, oh my god, everything's broken! And it isn't really. It's just been my devilish trick. Is that what's happening here? That wobble is because of the way I'm holding things. So going forward is fine there. Okay. And going forward is not playing there. I think that might be the tape. So, I'm just going to go and grab another cassette. And here is the other cassette that I grabbed. Because I thought, why not go Kate Bush? You know, if you're going to be doing Let's Repair 80 stuff, you have to have Kate Bush, right? Except she's turned into TDK. But that now means I don't know if there's anything on this at all. Let's see, let's find out. Is there anything? Yes! Right, there's something there. Let's zoom through it a bit. I'm not sure that's playing properly, although it could be the tape. But what that is telling me is, for one, I don't think that's Kate Bush. But for another, I think this tape's only got tape on half of it. which is really bizarre. However, you know, that did sound a little bit wobbly, so I think before I wrap this up, I'm going to give it somebody for Christmas. No, before I wrap this up, I think I am going to see if I have a new belt that fits. I'm a little bit unconvinced by this one. Right, so it goes up, around, can I remember that? Can I? Hellas like. There's a belt. Here is a pack of belts. These belts seem possibly bigger, as in thicker, as in... it doesn't matter. Is that belt? Might be a little bit too tight. Do I have any more belts? There were 2 bags of belts in the belt bag. Why if there were 2 bags of belts in the belt bag, can I only find 1 belt bag of belts? I don't know. I don't know what's happened to the belts. I am surrounded by broken things and belts. Except I'm not surrounded by belts, and that's the problem. Let's have... Alright, let's go with this one because we can work on the basis that maybe the other one stretched a little. So it was up there, around there. No, come back. Around there. What was that? Oh, you see, I've forgotten already. Over there, wasn't it? It was up and around and over. And across and over. Stay in place, damn you. It was onto there. Except it wasn't, because that's the bit of the motor casing. This is incredibly fiddly and rather annoying. It was over there. It was over there, thank you. And it was across the top of... there's one of those. It was across the top. It was across the top, he said again. It was across the top of there. Is that clearing that, or is that rubbing on that? Oh, I think it's just clearing. And it'll go even better when it's where it's supposed to be on the motor. Yeah, no, that's clearing fine. And there's one of those. I thought, for some reason I thought I'd taken them all out. Okay, get this. Come on, Ecklbert. It's nearly time to wake up from your surgery. I thought I'd broken up. Why? I haven't yet. But I'm probably about to. Come on. There, okay. Drop some batteries in. Some being the number, I don't know how many, just as many as I feel like. Doesn't have to be 2, does it? Does it have to be 2? Why? Well, okay, plays, spins. I think the fast forward and rewind are a little bit better there as well. Okay. Might be wobbly, but that could be the recording. I really don't know why this tape is this. Although it is a funky metal tape. It's at least a posh tape. But, alright, let's drop this one in. Put the speakers in, that would help. Why did I take the speakers out and I took the tape out? That's just craziness. Oh. Oh. Has it died, or is that me? What happened there? Oh, don't tell me I've killed Ecklbert. I will be mildly miffed at most. Well, what happened? That was going fine, and then it just stopped going. Oh, bloody hell. Have you died? Go on, speak to me. Tell me you live. That's most bizarre. Did we hear the last gasp? That's really strange. I don't understand that. This was going absolutely perfectly. New belt was on. What on earth has gone wrong here? Okay. It's absolutely dead. It's worse than that. It's very dead, Jim. Oh, I'd knocked... Oh, silly me. That switch between tape and radio. I think I just ever so slightly knocked that. God damn, that was... I was about to declare Ecklbert Phuxxed, and I'm still might because I can't get the cassette back in. Come on. No, now what? Oh, this was going so well. Need to move the tape pad out of the way first. Always a good idea. Right, let's go back to tape. Let's go to phones. Still want to know why. Let me remind myself. Right, let's do it the way that makes sense. Whiz the tape through. I'm just curious. I want to know if there's anything on the other side of this tape. Or if the phantom charity shop I will mess with your mind really has been here. Sound. No sound. What the hell? This is so bizarre. Whiz, 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 whiz. Oh, while that whizzes... Oh no, I've got to put the standoffs back in. Damn it, I was going to say while that whizzes, I'll start screwing it back together. That's not going to work. Oh, it's just got an awful lot. Oh, volume isn't crunchy. It's just got an awful lot of blank space on one side of the tape. I'm going to play... Actually, I'm going to pause you and listen to make sure that that isn't warble and is just like the way I'm holding it. I'm not sure. It seems a little warbly, but that might just be the way it is. No, I don't have that on tape for doing this. Kind of wish I did now. Right. That's a wobbly, annoying piece of crap, isn't it? Oh, it just moves like that. Oh, that's fine. Basically, yeah, in case you're wondering, the pointer for the radio is just on a cam, by the looks of it, off the... Yeah, it's got a thing on a pivot on a cam off the end of the tuning knob. So, I need to... What do I need to do? Do I need to... Yeah, I think I probably do need to get all of these back on. Or are they just standoffs? Okay, well I need to get some of these back on. I have 4. Let's see if I can find 4 places to put them. If I can only find 3, only 3 go back on. That's pretty much how I roll. Still don't know if I should put that belt back. Is that... I don't think that's too tight. And yeah, I've seen other people say, well, it pulls itself straight, so don't worry about it. So I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to put the back on. Which... Where's this wire supposed to go? Did it go through there? Well, it does now. Come on, do it without knocking those plastic things off, please. Just around there. That's almost it. There we go, Ecklbert. Right. And this goes back on. Oh, I forgot the screws. I'm an idiot. You already knew that. I forgot the screws, which go through the standoffs that I've just put back on, don't they? Yeah. Genius that I'm not. How many of them are there? How many screws did I take out? You remember better than I do, because I was there for it. And like the 60s, if you were there for it, you weren't. And I don't remember the 60s. For good reason, but apparently that just means I travel through time. Oh, that's probably a speed adjuster. While I try to get this back together, there is no try. There is only do or not do. Yoda, you're talking doo-doo. Now I get this back together, then I can point out the thing I just noticed. The thing I just noticed is there's a little hole there. Actually, for the size of this thing, it's not that small a hole, but there is a hole there. And there's a hole there. I'm going to guess that's so you can adjust the tape speed. I'm also going to say I probably don't need to adjust the tape speed. Right, let's get the back on again. And then, for some reason I was just reminded of Men in Black 2. The last back you will put back on again. Men in Black International, by the way. Done for the money. Yeah. Good cast. Average movie. Very cliched. Spoiler-free review. It's... yeah, Watch it Christmas afternoon when you've had far too much to drink and you just want to fall asleep and you don't really care what's on the TV. It's not offensive. I've seen worse movies. I've seen worse movies this year. But I struggle to think of movies that are more mediocre. It really does aspire to and achieve the ultimate in mediocrity. Okay, Ecklbert, that is you back together. This is me trying to fill dead air because where did I put the battery thingy? Battery door? Compartment door? Lid? Right. Do you still play? Yes. Do you still make noise when you're doing it? Yes. What else do I need to do? Do you auto-reverse? Well, you reverse. Let's spin you forward. Oh god, do we want to go forward? I'm slightly miffed. I can't see the cassette well enough to know how much tape is on each side. Yeah, let's rewind. I'm going to rewind, and while I do that, I'm going to think this door's very flappy. I think something might be broken there. That's not so good, is it? Oh, I should check the Dolby as well, shouldn't I? But I'm not going to, because I'm going to assume it works. I'm just going to be lazy and assume it works. I'm also not going to wait until that's rewound. I'm going to look at the door next. I can see glue. I can already see glue there. I can see a spring trying to fall off there. Okay, and in what way should I be able to see a door? Am I going to try to shelve my perfectionism on this door? I think I'm going to have to. Okay, unfortunately Ecklbert is not perfect. Ecklbert is not perfect because if I can get this anywhere that you can see and get light on it, which is pretty much impossible, but there is some glue, and near it on the body is a little bumpy bobbly bit. And this is meant to go on the bumpy bobbly bit, except there isn't a hooky thing to go over the bumpy bobbly bit. So, I mean, he's a little bit wounded, kind of seen a few bumps and scrapes in life, has Ecklbert PS66. But I'm going to say that for one thing, I'm going to put a head cleaner through him. I am. I'm going to treat him to a head cleaner. In fact, I might treat him to some ISO. That could be a thing, couldn't it, Ecklbert? Do you want a drink? Yeah, let's give you a drink. But I personally think, while I do this, Ecklbert's going to have a drink, and so am I, because so far as is he fixed or is he fuxed, well, I don't know. I think he's fixed. There. Now you have one as well. Yes. Yes. There you go. Enjoy. Drink up. You've earned it.